Happy grinding. We're back, scoop of success, starting where we are and helping you become your best. We enjoying this beautiful Georgia weather. Here to drop some knowledge to help you get your life together. So today's word that we bring it to you, dropping a little knowledge on the odds don't matter when your dreams are bigger. Let me say that again. The odds don't matter if your dreams are bigger. So with that, we're saying, first we'll start out with a couple of the cliche things that we hear most of the time. We hear that life's a gamble, you know. You got to play the hand that you're dealt. You know, some of them things that relate to that topic that we're talking about today. And some of us can relate to that, especially our card players or people who like to take the risk. We know, speaking from both sides, that a lot of people look for things with low risk and high return. And then some people, on the other hand, will tell you the bigger the risk, the bigger the payoff. You know, so it's different strokes for different folks. And again, sticking to that theme, you got to play the hand you're dealt. So each hand, you know, holds something different. And with that, we're saying, you know, we understand that things are a gamble. With everything we do, there's a risk. With our 9 to 5, there's a risk. With us going out and being entrepreneurs, there's a risk. So we got to be in the mindset of getting ready to take that jump, take that leap, and whatever comes along with it. Playing that hand that we're dealt like it's the best hand of our life. Because we never know what the next man has, and in this game right here, there is no competition. The only competition is your former self. So our goal is to have a better hand, to change that hand, you know, to adjust as the game goes, to keep that poker face on and just play it to the end. You know, we never know what the end's gonna be like. You know, we could take home the whole pot. We could be the biggest winner that we couldn't even imagine. You know, just keeping a straight face, sticking to our own script. So, you know, the odds may be stacked up against us in different ways. Our lives, maybe our health, maybe our financial situations. Some of us may grow up in poverty. Some of us may start out with the best of the best. But it's up to us to start where we are in order to get where we're going. So we have to start that journey. We keep reiterating that over and over because sometimes we may start and then we may stop. We may stop playing that hand and have to get up, you know, get interrupted and come back to it. So it's all about what mindset are we taking into this game, into this journey, you know, into this adventure, and how we're playing it out, you know, to the fullest. So even though odds may be stacked up against you, you know, we have to take advantage of what's around us, and we can't just believe the odds. The odds are always changing. Whether that's fictional, I remember watching Harlem the other night, and they had 3-to-1 odds. But when you believe that your opposition is betting on, you know, the person to lose, then you start to think that, hey, the game is fixed, it's rigged, you know, for other people to come out and become bigger winners, because you can capitalize at some points when the odds are against you. You can come out more if they work in your favor. That's just like not only taking that for an example, but taking the underdogs. If somebody goes against the grain and puts their faith, their coins, their bets in the underdog, and I know we're still talking a lot about financial, but we just give you that example of taking that risk. So some people may take a risk of the underdog. Some people may take a risk with the stock market, putting it in a new company that's expected to boom, you know, and we're taking that risk. So that, what I say, is a high risk with a high return, because the payoffs could be bigger. If that underdog wins, just so happen, the payoff is big, you know, just as much as the odds were stacked against them. If that company just so happen to take off, the payoff is huge if you're in there from the jump and at the beginning at a low cost, you know, but taking a big risk for that high return. So we have to look at our life like that. We have to look at our grind and our, you know, what we do as entrepreneurs as that gamble. We're taking a big risk. We're taking the risk of betting on ourselves, betting on our ideas, betting on our actions, whether that's practicing and getting ourselves prepared, honing in our craft and our skills for it to pay off, you know, whether that's in a short term or the long term basis. It just all depends on you. Like I say, each person's hand is different. So when you're looking at this, you're taking it as, how is my hand? What does my hand look like, and how am I trying to play it? Am I trying to cash in quick? Am I trying to put all the chips down? Or am I trying to go long term? I'm gonna try to play this out hand by hand, small amount, till I get to the bigger picture, and then cash out. So with that being said, you have a lot of the people what we call naysayers. Naysayers, dream killers, your opposition, whatever you want to call them in your circumstance, that will try to talk you down, talk you out of taking that risk, talk you out of taking the easy route, talk you out of your returns, what's meant for you. You have people that tell you, oh, this can't be done. The odds are against you. It's a 99% chance that your business is going to fail. It's a 1 in a million chance that you're going to make it and become a professional athlete, or get that record contract, or sign that shoe deal, or whatever. It's a 50% chance you're going to get accepted into that nursing program, But you never know until you take that leap and try. You never know unless you take that risk. Unless I keep going and say the odds are different. Now, on the other hand, I could say, you know what? You're right. Let me just settle. Let me go for this, what I know I can get, what everybody else is getting. And my slice of the pie is a lot smaller, but I know I can get it. I know it can easily be attained. So I'm settling. I'm comfortable. But on the other hand, you could be one of those many who said, hey, I took that risk, and look how it paid off for me. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Giving yourself that pat on the back, that satisfaction of seeing what's different, seeing what's to come. So we have to look at that, those risks and those gambles as things that can pay off. And excuse my background noise. I'm out here, as they say, out here in nature. I'm out here in the midst of everything. So whatever's going on is just live. People walking, people jogging, facilities being maintained. So we have to be comfortable, courageous when it comes to taking these risks and going against the odds. We know the statistics. People already have the numbers set against us, but those, like I said, those numbers are always shifting. You could be that one, just like the lottery. Today could be the day. You could be that one that wins, and you'll never know it unless you took that risk and tried. Unless you played one number or 10 numbers or however you chose. So we gotta get out of our comfort zones. As a good friend of mine, Wayne Woodard, always says, comfort is for suckers. So we don't want to be a sucker. We don't want to fall for the okie doke. We don't want to just go for what people say, okay, yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and do this little small thing. But we know we have big dreams and big goals. So just because the odds are against us, if we got dreams, we got goals, we got hopes and expectations, those things outweigh the odds. I could be that one. You could be that one. Matter of fact, I am that one, and you are that one. So at this day, man, we want to take that chance and say that, hey, I can do it. Whatever I got my mind set up to do, whatever the odds are, they're not against me. The odds are in my favor. If I'm doing it, it's in my favor. It's meant for me to be doing it. If I'm out here speaking, the odds are in my favor. I'm going to get those subscribers. I'm going to get that support. That's what I'm led to do. So I got to do it. I could say, nah, it's too many people on YouTube. It's too many influencers, and I'm not going to make it. And that might be true. Like we said before, whether we think we can or we can't, we right. So we want to be right about the positive aspects of our life, the positiveness about our grind, and just being positive about ourselves, motivating our own self, telling us what we could do. So again, just because the odds are against you, your dreams are still bigger. You could be that winner. And today, I hope you choose to be that winner. As we always talk about, taking that hour or so, what can you do now to put the odds in your favor? Can you pick up that pen? Can you pick up that pad? Can you scroll and find something useful, something educational for you to listen to or to read that's going to help you hone in your skill, your craft, that's going to put you closer to your grind? Can you find out some information that's going to change your situation? That's what we're encouraging you to do. With your next hour, with your next minute, take that time and put it into your grind. Because remember, it's grind time. It's always time to get it. That's what we're waking up for. That's what we're taking advantage of these beautiful days for, to go and get what we're supposed to get. So I hope that message has touched somebody, man. I hope you got something from that. Even though it's just a short bit, but we're just trying to give you a little bit, a scoop of success, just a little bit of taste of it, so that each and every day you could head and get toward where you're trying to go. Those little bitty small steps gonna add up to something bigger. That's what we're saying, the little gamble, the little risk. So this right here, watching this, that's a little risk for you. That's a little gamble. Taking a few minutes out your time for something that's gonna help you. Then we taking the bigger risk. We putting in action. We put some action behind these words, and we going out and do what we got to do to make these things happen, to make them come to life, to change these odds into our favor. We're starting out the underdog, we're getting it out of the mud, and then we're becoming the big dogs, the bosses, the leaders, the changers, of the shifters of situations. So not only we can help ourselves, but we can help other people by becoming the proof that it can be done. The 1 in a million chance of somebody becoming president, of a black woman now becoming vice president. You know, the odds are being defeated. So we're seeing that stuff happen. Now we got to believe in ourselves to make it happen for our own situations. So if you haven't done so already, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button, because we're going to still be here day in, day out, happy grinding, happy shining. I don't care what the weather look like, even if we got to take it in, we still going to be bringing you this knowledge to help you change your situation, to help you strengthen that man within. So subscribe, like, share, pass this along to somebody, man. Be a giver. You give, you gonna receive. So in the meantime, between time, man, y'all keep happy grinding, happy shining. And remember, it's grind time, baby. Let's get it.